Thanks, Ilse. Hi, I'm Kebab, and I'm an expert. We're all aware of human rights, but what features define them? In simpler words, what are those? That's where we need a theoretical framework. I present to you the fundamental conditions approach, which says that human rights protect the most important conditions for having a good life. This implies fundamental goods, like resources vital to life, such as food or internet. But also fundamental abilities like freedom of action or thought, which anyone might need in order to participate in basic activities like deep relationships, knowledge of the world, or any kind of pleasure. And also fundamental opportunities necessary for these activities, like the option to socialize or to decide where to go in one's life. We can see that this framework allows us to justify the basic human rights, life, liberty, and security of person, as these are all necessary to engage in the basic activities. In other cases such as paid leave, we can use it to do the inverse, but most importantly, a human rights framework is good at addressing human vulnerability. For starters, everyone needs human rights, which is why we apply it to all humans and thus are universal. Therefore, not respecting them will just make a huge so you can see how it becomes a universal duty if we all have to respect it. This was the case with Project Maven, run by Google for the US Department of Defense, where Google eventually decided to put an end to the contribution of possibly private user data to the government. Finally, it allows us to see conflicting values like a deepfakes. With the framework, we see that people's right to freedom of speech and expression is to be enforced, since we don't want to censor people from posting on the internet. Yet that also conflicts with people's right to effective agency, since we also don't want to undermine the targets of these posts. All in all, there have already been multiple codes of practice and ethical guidelines. A human rights framework is not just compatible, but could possibly be the basis of many of our constituents. This is She signing off.